Hello, Path of Exile players. Path of Exile here, Dirty Mirror, Terrible Painting, and today I want to talk to you about ritual mechanic. It will be beginner friendly. You will see what ritual actually are. We will talk about rewards, we will talk about deferring the items, about Atlas, about strategies and tweaks with ritual mechanic. So let's cut to the chase. Hop. And I'm here already seeing the ritual. So basically, rituals, in order to get to the ritual mechanic, you will come across them in your map. Ritual is considered an extra content, so it will have like some percent basic chance. I believe it's like 7 or something like this. You can of course boost this with the Atlas, and when you will encounter ritual, you will have to first kill all the monsters which are in the circle. It means that all the natural inhabitants of the map will be added to the pool. So then you can start and begin the ritual. The ritual, as you can see, you can highlight this ritual and it will give you the information what the monsters will have, what modifiers they will have. So some of the rituals will look differently, like the MTX you can get in the shop, and this can grant you an unique kind of rewards, which will be currency, unique items, and divination cards. But about this we'll talk later. If you will click the ritual will begin. You can see the favor you are gathering in the middle of the bottom of the screen. You will see how much the favor there will be. The favor will depend on a couple of factors. First of all, the favor will depend on how many creatures were there in the first place, so you can boost this by boosting quantity of the map, by boosting the pack size. By boosting the pack size, by boosting also the other league mechanics which can give you monsters near the ritual. For example, Shrine works and Legion works. I have got also the 20 minutes video on my channel by creating the biggest ritual I can get. You can see this later. And so the natural inhabitants will be added. I'm not sure about the strongholds. This is not yet confirmed by me. I've got the sense that the strongholds also work, the shrines works, the legion works, but some kind of essences maybe doesn't work. I haven't yet tested those, but all the natural inhabitants, which will be the map monsters, will also be added to the pool and will gather you the favor. The favor, however, of the monsters you will defeat in the first ritual, you will get those monsters in the next ritual. So the order in which you are using those ritual are important. You should use it from the highest favor to the lowest favor, which means that if you get other mechanics, you need to do them first and then go to the ritual, because in the next ritual, if we will find it, let's find another one. Here it is. We'll also have the monsters from the first ritual at the decreased percentage. That they will drop decreased percentage of favor. So it's 100% for the first ritual, 60% for the next one, 20% for the third one, and if you have 4 rituals, that means that monsters from the first one will not count into the favor. However, they will appear. So we have next ritual, and this will probably give us a little more favor. Those waves of monster which will appear will be also increasingly difficult. However, the ritual is considered like not really difficult mechanic. You probably can fail the ritual if defenses are okay and the map tier is not too high. So as you can see, we've got 2000 right now. So what this favor is about. If you click this icon, you can show ritual rewards. This will only be visible if you have ritual in your map. And as you can see, after 2 rituals, we uncover almost all the rewards. I believe this is 1/3 of the reward uncovered per ritual. So I think that 4th ritual, if you have 4, because you can have 3 or 4 rituals in the map, the 4th will already see all the rewards. Sorry, after 3rd you will see all the rewards. And as you can see, we don't have this visibility right now, and the better rewards tend to be placed here. This is valued by some kind of GGG engine, so it's not always accurate. For example, if you have rare synthesized base, it can also be placed on the bottom. I've already seen this working like this. Plus the jewels will be probably placed randomly. So what do we have here? Here we have the types of rewards we can get. All the items will be identified. The wild items won't be, just like regular wild item. So the wild mods will not be visible. And what you can do, you can click on it, but be careful because it's it cannot be undone. You click on it, you can see that there are, if you highlight it, you can see that there are cost of the tribute. Here is your total tribute, and you can also reroll your rewards, which is always recommended if your reward is not great, right? You should always do it. I always do it because when you are using the rituals, you should look for those great rewards and not satisfied by something like 4 chisels, right? You can totally do it if you want, but this won't be that much profitable. The basic cost of rerolling is 200 tribute, and you can see how many rerolls you have. You can lower the cost and boost the times you can reroll with the Atlas, which we will talk afterwards, right? So what else? Pairing the items. Yes, you can click this one, and it will be, when you highlight this, you will see that you will need to pay 15% of the original cost, and then it will be discounted by 10%. And the more valuable items can take longer to reappear. There is hidden mechanic about this, how many rituals you need to do before how many maps with rituals you have to do before the items will reappear. If you click defer, then you can choose what to defer. You can then confirm this. Yeah, I can defer all of this. Yeah, it's funny. Yep. And you will get this sign that this item is deferred. This is also cannot be undone. And this item in some future map will become available, and this will have reduced cost. You will reduce cost by 10%. That means that it will get free after that. I never got there. I've always bought for like 50, 40 max. Usually, sometimes you are just shy for about, I don't know, couple hundred tribute, and this will get you the ability to buy this in the next time it will show up. So this is the deferring. And if the item will appear at the future map and it was deferred, and then you will not buy it because you will buy something else, and then the item won't disappear. It will reappear at original it will reappear 10% more. But if it's already at the original cost because you once defer it, then you did not defer it, then you will have the probably some kind of highlight here that this item will disappear if you will defer it. And there is a max of deferred items. I currently don't know how much this is. It's something like, I don't know if it's slot based or something or item based, but there is a max. I've never also got to the max. So you just need to defer the items you really need that, and you will get along. You probably don't need the max as well. Yeah, so this is about deferring, and I've already told that there are some kind of special rituals which will give you, for example, currency, divination cards, or unique items. And those rituals will, if you reroll the favor, will also give the same type of rewards. So don't worry to reroll them if you don't have any good currency or divination cards. It's easy, it's possible to do, and you can defer it. Sorry, you can reroll it without losing the type of special altar, so do it. And what you can get? You can get a variety of different items. You will get synthesized items. You will get items with vile modifiers, currency items, divination cards, unique items, good, better than usual rolled rares. Also 6 links at the beginning of the league games. So it will give you the feeling of expedition plus all the rare items. Plus there are some unique items and bases you can get only from ritual. The list, you can go to the wiki and see the list, but you can also of course buy them from other players if you don't care. So there are some bases, so even if the item is white or yellow, but this is the base you do not recognize, you can price check this item to see if it's not a rare base and it's not worth anything for you. So also this is something which can give you some money. From my and also the mortal fragments will drop from ritual. This is probably the highest in terms of consistency and profit items, which will be good for the entirety of the league, so you can get it also. Yeah, so what else? You can also acquire ritual vessel. If you get 100 of ritual splinters, you can combine them from ritual vessel, and this will be a vessel which will be empty. But if you are extremely happy about your results in this particular ritual, you can use this on this ritual to get all the monsters which were in this ritual for the future. And this means that those monsters will be trapped in this ritual vessel. And if you use this ritual vessel on your map device, so you will add map and add ritual vessel, you will guarantee yourself a ritual, plus it will get some positive modifiers for this ritual, and it will also have all the monsters you trapped. So if you get 4 particularly good ritual vessels, then you can create giant rituals, which I've already did in Affliction League. You can see the video of this on my channel if you like. I will also link it in the description. And then the thing you will need to consider is that you won't be able to gather to fill the ritual vessels on maps you already used ritual vessels on. So it won't be infinite ritual for you. You'll have to break this or sometimes at least, but you can get almost 100% or even 100% in your Atlas tree, on which we will talk about right now. So If you click on this, you can see the mechanic which we are talking about. Those are rituals, and most of the nodes will give you the chance for ritual altars, especially this node, which will give you 60%. So this will boost the ritual chance significantly. And what else we have? Rerolling favors at ritual altars cost reduced tribute. I think this is self-explanatory, right? Ritual favors will cost randomly between 90% less and 80% more. If you can combine this, you can see that with this range, you actually are getting some added bonus to your favor cost, but the downside is you can have the best items which will cost 90% more, and it will be not acquirable even to defer the item. But it is, I'm not usually I don't use the points for this, but it can give you at the start of the league better chance for the currency items to be cheap. This can be good, but overall it's a gamble, and I don't like this gamble. 2 additional rerolling favor, 2 additional times to reroll favor. This is really good, especially if you get higher favor maps, and you can then use the ritual many times. Okay. Next, deferring favors cost 50% reduced tribute. Of course, it will be 50% reduced from 50% of the actual value of the items, because the deferring cost will stay the same. So it means that it will be 15% of original item cost, not the actual cost. So you won't pay less each time you are deferring, you will pay the same amount. And also the items will reappear sooner. So this is, to say, self-explanatory, but you, of course, the modifier is hidden. What else? You've got here. Your maps with ritual altars always have 4 ritual altars, because you will get random number from 3 to 4, and this will guarantee you 4 ritual items. This is altars. This is extremely good. This one, you cannot reroll favors and 100% more tribute. I will say this is for Necropolis League 324, and probably in the future this won't be any good for you unless you are trying to get the most tribute you can as an, I don't know, as an achievement. But overall you want to reroll because rarely you get very good items, and you want to give yourself more chance. So this is not that great. I would almost always go with this one. And completing the final ritual altar in your maps have in person chance to drop a blood-filled vessel with the monster structure here. So this is good if you want to run these giga altars from time to time and you want this blood-filled vessel, but overall it's not very good profit-wise, I would say. At least not for me. I haven't found a way to use it greatly. Yeah, so this is the Atlas. I hope that the explanation was clear and you will know how to run your rituals right now. And if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. Yeah, and see my other videos about Giga rituals. So, Path of Exile out. See you.